This is what will keep the cost of your college education down and help you avoid those dreadful student loans. Hello and welcome to Practical Personal Finance. My name is Andrew Scheer, and this is where I give you the information you need to understand and succeed with money. Back when I was graduating from high school, I made some choices that led to me later having to pay back over $175,000 in student loan debt. I would hate for you to make some of those same mistakes I did, so today I'm going to help you avoid student loan debt by sharing with you my top 5 strategies for keeping college costs down. Before I get started, do me a favor and hit that like button, and while you're at it, hit that subscribe button too. You never know, you might just learn something new about money. Starting off the list at number 5 are scholarships. If you're a senior in high school, you should make it your job to fill out scholarship applications. This is your best chance to earn scholarship dollars that will pay for your college education. There are tens of thousands of scholarships and tens of millions of scholarship dollars available every year. There are entire websites devoted to cataloging all of them and helping you find the perfect ones to submit an application for. The more scholarship applications you submit, the better your chances will be for being awarded a scholarship. When the dust settles, you might find that you've earned $25, $50, or even $100 per hour as a senior in high school filling out scholarship applications. Most scholarships are awarded to incoming college freshmen, but that doesn't mean you should stop filling out scholarship applications just because you're already in college. As a college student, you may be eligible for scholarships from local community organizations like a bank or volunteer club, or maybe based on your major or your age. Make a goal to complete at least one scholarship application per week during your college years. You will not regret it. Number 4 is the free application for federal student aid, or FAFSA. If you're a college student, it is an absolute must for you to complete the FAFSA every year. By completing this application, you'll be eligible to receive federal student aid in the form of Pell Grants. This is money that the federal government will give you to help pay for your college education, and you will not need to pay it back. The FAFSA can also make you eligible for other grants in your specific state and from your specific school. This form will take about an hour for you to fill out, and you can easily be awarded thousands of dollars based on your family's financial situation. Again, you should fill out the FAFSA every year, including your senior year in high school. The earlier you fill it out for the coming year, the better your chances of receiving aid will be. Strategy number 3 is to live at home during your college years. I know, this one might be a bummer, but hear me out. According to College Board, to live away from home, you're looking at spending anywhere from $11,500 to $13,000 per year just for room and board. That's not including tuition, books, and transportation to and from campus. So if you can opt to live at home during 4 years of college, you'll be saving yourself at least $50,000. If you can manage to secure a scholarship which includes room and board, or if your parents are willing to foot the bill, then by all means, go for it. But taking out student loans to pay for your living expenses while you attend college? That's going to be a no from me, dog. Coming in at number 2 is doing your first 2 years of schooling at a community college. This one goes hand in hand with living at home, and I know it can be a little bit of a bummer if you're set on that college experience. But again, hear me out. You're going to spend a lot of time in your first 2 years of college taking prerequisite courses that aren't necessarily geared toward your specific degree. I'm talking about your standard math, psychology, philosophy, science, and foreign language lectures. You're going to learn the same exact stuff whether you take these courses at a 2-year community college or at a 4-year college or university. What's not going to be the same is the price you pay. The average tuition at community college is less than $4,000 per year, while the next cheapest option, an in-state public 4-year college, is over $10,000 per year. Speaking of in-state schools, that brings me to strategy number 1. Attend an in-state public 4-year college or university. This is the number 1 strategy for a reason. If you choose to attend a 4-year in-state public school, your average tuition will be just over $10,000 per year, like I mentioned. Cross state lines, and your average tuition jumps to almost $27,000 per year. But wait, there's more. If you choose to attend a prestigious private university, you're looking at paying an average of almost $37,000 per year in tuition. What makes in-state public schools so cheap? It's your state's way of saying thank you for all the state tax dollars you pay every year by being a resident, many of which go toward funding the state's public education system. Simple as that. As a quick comparison, let's look at the two extremes. First, let's pretend you're going to live at home for all 4 years of college, spend 2 years at your local community college knocking out prerequisites, and 2 years at a local public 4-year university finishing your degree. Your total cost for tuition, room, and board will be about $28,000. You could easily pay for your schooling by completing the FAFSA, applying for a handful of scholarships, and working a part-time job if you really needed to. You could conceivably graduate with a degree and no debt whatsoever. Now let's pretend you're going to live away from home and attend a private university for 4 years. Your total cost for tuition, room, and board will be about $200,000. This just goes to show you that you can keep the cost of college down with the decisions you make. I graduated college with over $175,000 in student loan debt, despite a handful of scholarships and federal grants. Can you guess which path I chose? Which strategy do you think is most important? Do you know any other tips for saving on your college education? Let me know in the comments. If you found this video useful, give it a thumbs up and consider supporting my channel by becoming a subscriber with notifications turned on. Thanks for watching. I'm Andrew Shear, and I'll see you next time.